Hi everybody, it's me again, and I've got a cool project for us to do today. This one should be a fairly quick one, but I did one yesterday and I just had to do a video, and I've got a couple of other videos that I've got lined up here sitting next to me that I'm going to be doing. One that I need your help on. So I'm going to ask you to help me with that one, but just to kind of give you what this is going to be today. This is a heart that I did yesterday, and look at, I did it with resin, of course, and you can see all the crinkles on the inside of this, and this is how it turned out. This is perfectly flat on this side, but that's how it turned out, and that's what we're going to be doing, is that process today. I added these flowers to this one, but I want to do one today where I'm going to add some mica powders, and I want to do that because I want to see how the mica powders go into the cracks and stuff, and what that does as far as, you know, making the whole piece kind of look even more, you know, developed and everything. So I love the way this looks like, because it looks like broken glass is what it looks like. And I think that is super cool. I can't wait to finish this one, but it's still, you know, lumpy and bumpy on the inside. I don't even know that I will change that or fill that in. I don't think I should unless I'm going to use mica powders, but I needed to know what will the mica powders do to this when I add them. So that's what we're going to be experimenting on today. So this is something that I haven't done yet. This is the first time I've tried this, so let's see. I'm going to show you how I did that. And here I've got some of my mica powders here. I just took a few colors out. I think I'm probably going to use the white and the pearly white and the gold for today's. Well, actually, no. I'm going to do two of them. So we'll do one with these two colors and maybe one with either blue and white or pink and white or pink and blue. I don't know. We'll see. But anyway, let me show you what I have here. Well, I'll show you this one first. This is not the one I need your help on, but it is one of the projects that I'm going to be doing. This, my friend Susie sent me some happy mail. Thank you, Susie. I appreciate you so much, and you did lift me up. It made my day when I saw the package and all of the beautiful, beautiful things you sent me. I couldn't even believe it. Susie sent me things that I have never seen before, you guys. So that was kind of exciting in itself, like different rhinestones that I've never seen, some laces I've never seen, and some projects that I'm going to be doing that I've never seen. She sent me this, and this is a metal, I think it's metal, a metal disc, and look at the image that's on that. It looks so 3D. Look at that. Is that not the coolest thing you've ever seen? I can see on the camera, you can see it's flat. There is no 3D-ness in it, but if you look at that image, it looks 3D. So this is one of the projects that I'm going to be doing, and I just cannot wait to get on this. You guys, I got so excited when I saw it. I was like, oh my gosh, what is that? So, yeah, I can't wait to do that one. And I've already got some stuff in a bag ready to use with it. The other thing, and this is equally, or, I mean, it's just cool. Oh, and I want to show you, she made me this. This is handmade by my friend Susie Lamika, and it's a magnet. And look at how beautiful that is. I can't wait to put it on my refrigerator, so I had to show you guys today so that I can go put it on my refrigerator and I don't have to worry about forgetting to show it to you guys. Because if it's on the refrigerator, I might forget to go grab it. But anyways, isn't that beautiful? She just did such a fabulous job on that, and I'm so thrilled. And Susie actually lives here in my beautiful state of California. Oh, anyway, these are some things that I took out to possibly go with this one that I'm going to show you. So, so me and Susie are kind of neighbors. We live probably, I'm going to say 75 or 80 miles from each other, if I'm correct, but I'm not going to say where she lives or anything, but, yeah, she's my neighbor. So this is what she sent me. This, and this. And it's, of course, a mirror. And this is a stand. And that will go in like that. So let me go ahead. I'm going to go ahead and just do this. Let's put this on here. And I'm assuming this is supposed to go on top. If you guys know different, should that go on the bottom or should that go on the top? So that's what it looks like on the top. And then if I turn it over, I don't know, and I don't want to do it wrong, because then I'll be mad at myself if it turns out to look all wrong. And I've got it, well, I guess I could always turn it around, but once I've decorated. Now, it kind of looks like it maybe is supposed to go that way, but I kind of thought it should be at the top because there's already so much embellishment at the bottom. But maybe that's supposed to kind of go with all of that. And then anyway, this just pops into the stand like that. And look at that. And this is a, like plastic. But here's my question to you guys. It has kind of like a, almost like a stone-ish look. You can tell it's plastic when you look at it. But my question is, do I leave this color or do I paint it white? I don't know what to do, you guys. I'm in a quandary over this. These are kind of some of the embellishments that I have made to use on this. I don't know which ones I'm going to actually use, but I've made these anyway and in preparation to possibly use on this piece. So anyway, what do you guys think? Should I paint it white or should I leave it this cream color or this kind of stone look? Or maybe I could take and brush some white into it and make it look a little antique-y. That might be nice too. So would you guys, in the comments down below, would you guys please make a comment and let me know what you think, because I really want to do this right. And I truly am questioning myself as to what I should do. So I could sure use your help on this one. I know I don't ask you guys very often, but this time I just am not sure what to do, and I need your help. So please make a comment down below and let me know what you think I should do with that before I do the project. It could very well be that by the time this video gets out and everything, maybe I've done it, but I'm going to really try and get this particular video done and published for Sunday. I've got another video up and ready to do, but if I can, I'd like to get this one done and get this video published for Sunday. So we'll see what happens. So anyway, that's just a couple of the things she sent me. And you guys will not even believe some of the other stuff. It's amazing. Some of the rhinestones and things, oh my word. She sent me some that I've never ever seen before, and I can't wait to use them. I've got projects dancing around in my head. So she kind of made my brain start going to other things, because yeah, I've been a little bit down lately, and I'm trying not to do that to myself. So I am doing great today, and I thought today would be a great day to do this. So I'm going to read you a quote real quick, and please give this video a thumbs up and a like, if you will, please. And if you're not subscribed, I hope you will consider subscribing to the channel and being part of our great group here. We've got a really, really great group of people that are just kind and helpful, and they give tips and all of that good kind of stuff. So if you're not subscribed, I hope you will. And I've got so many great videos coming up, you guys. So many great videos. And you can see those two that I just showed you are going to be fantastic. So I hope you'll stick around and you'll watch those videos as well. But anyway, let me read this quote really quick. I thought it was cool, and it goes well with my moods right now. Not all storms come to disrupt your life. Some come to clear your path. And you know what? I needed to read that today. And I read that and I thought, wow, you know what? Maybe that's what's happening. Maybe my path is being cleared. So I just need to get my mind going in the right direction and get positive and be, you know, get myself going on that new path. So anyway, let's go ahead. Let's get started on this. You guys are going to love this process. It's super easy. Okay, guys, so let's get started on this. We are going to, I think I've decided I'm not going to go with the mica powders this time. I'm not going to use them. I'm going to try that on a different day when I can kind of figure out really what I want to do with it, how I want it to look. But today, I think we're just going to do, I'm going to show you this process, and that's what we're going to do. So all we have to do, you guys, really, this is going to be super simple, is we have to put a layer of resin on the bottom, cover the whole bottom side of the heart. So make sure you put enough in that it spreads all the way to the edges. It does use a little bit of your resin doing these bigger hearts, you guys, so that's the only thing. I'm going to run out of resin again soon here. So I've got to, after this, I'm going to have to slow down with the big stuff and just do the little things, or do some of the bigger things with, I need to get my 2-part epoxy resin out that Sherry sent me, and I need to use it. And this actually is something that it would work well in. My only problem is I'm always trying to do a project in one sitting, and the 2-part epoxy, it's 2 days, you know, it's 2 days worth of filming, so I don't always have a lot of time to do that. However, I do have projects that I want to show you guys with the 2-part epoxy that are awesome, and you can do some beautiful stuff with more of the pigments and things. So that's why I want to do that, but it would work great for this as well. So okay, so we've got a layer of resin in the bottom there, and I went ahead and I torched it. So it's ready to go. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my saran wrap, just like this, and I'm just going to sort of lay it on top. I'm going to get that out of the way. And I'm just going to kind of move it around and then press it down a little bit. And I'm going to try not to get it stuck to where it doesn't want to come off of the resin. So we're just going to carefully do this, kind of push it in a little bit, make sure we get our crackles and make it look like broken glass. But I'm going to try not to mess with it too much. Now on the first one, the saran wrap came right out. So I'm hoping that's what's going to happen with this one as well. That's what we want. Trying to get that to kind of go in so I can get the crackles up to the edges. That's the only thing. In the other one, we got a few of the crackles, or a few of the edges where the crackles didn't really show up. But then I don't want to do this so much that the resin gets all up in the cellophane and the cellophane won't pull out. So that looks pretty good. And now I'm just kind of pushing it up against the edge here. Just like that. Okay, you guys, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this in my lamp for 5 minutes. Top and bottom, lights. And I'll be right back. Okay, you guys, I've pulled it out of the lamp, and you can actually see the crackles from the bottom of the mold. So now is the moment of truth. Are we going to be able to get this out of there? I think I want this to cool down first before I take it out, because I think that could be an issue. If it's too hot, it may pull apart or fall apart in there. So I don't want that to happen. So I'm going to let it cool down just a bit. It's pretty hot. And this one I waited a little bit before I pulled it out. So I want to do the same with this one because it worked very well on this one, the way that it came out. So, and I didn't get, I don't know, it looks about the same as far as the crackles. It seems like it got enough. I was trying not to do too much and get that cellophane wrapped up inside the resin so that it wouldn't come out. Did not want that to happen. Oh, I want to show you guys. Look at the bracelet I made. Oh, I love it. I love it. I love it. It's so beautiful. This is from these silver, the bottom piece is something that I got from Debbie over at Bird's Place a long time ago. I'm talking years ago. She had a bunch of them. And I just happened to find, I had one silver one left and I happened to find it and I did it. Look at that. Oh my word, is that gorgeous? I love it. I should put it in my shop and sell it. But a big part of me really wants to keep this one myself. I did sell some a while back. In fact, I have one or two in my shop that are different, but they didn't sell. And maybe I'll take those apart and I'll do something different with them. And maybe I'll do something like this because they were not real well thought out as far as the rhinestones and stuff, because that was more towards the beginning of my videos and stuff. And so I don't know, I wasn't sure what to do with them. So, but this one I am positive it is beautiful. Look at that. I mean, that is just gorgeous. I wonder if I could, I don't know if I really have anything that would make it show up better or not. I have my little Tinkerbell and Peter Pan stickers. Aren't those cute? I think I'm going to try and do some night lights with those. Look at that. I mean, it is so beautiful. That's not what I wanted to put it on, but You guys get the drift. Here we go. This is just a white box, but I can kind of at least lift it and show you guys from the side view how beautiful this is. Look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? Anyway, so yeah, that's my bracelet. And I thought maybe this could be my latest and greatest one to wear in my videos. And I meant to show it to you at the beginning of this video and I forgot. And it's been sitting here the whole time. Okay, you guys, moment of truth. We're going to go ahead. This has cooled down a bit. And we're going to try and pull this off of here. And if it doesn't come off, you know, completely, you guys, it's not that big a deal. Because even if there's some left inside here, it's not going to hurt anything. It can be in there, it won't show, and it's not, it's tearing. I don't know why it's not coming off easy like it did on the other one. I mean, the other one just literally came off so easy. Maybe it's because I pushed it against the sides. I bet that's it. Because the other one, I didn't really do that. But this time I wanted the crinkles to go all the way up. So I pushed it against the sides. And I think it got trapped sort of in the cracks on the side. I think that's what happened. And I think if I could get this to start coming off in the middle, I might be able to get more of it out of there. Like this right here is coming up. See, I got it in the middle here, so maybe we can go middle out and get it out. That's working. But again, if there's pieces of this left in there, it's not that big a deal, you guys. Nobody's ever gonna know they're there. So it's okay. So don't panic when you see that they're not coming out. Not a big deal. Let's see. Maybe if I take this and sort of try and get up under there. Yeah, I feel like, I know I got a bunch of it up when I pulled from the middle before, but definitely not all of it. And those little jagged pieces are cutting my gloves. Well, it's okay, you guys. I'm okay with this because I know it's still gonna work. Okay, I'm going to pop this out from the mold. So you can see it comes out of the mold real easy. And I want you guys to see really what it looks like on the inside. So that's what we've got. Isn't that gorgeous? And then we're just going to take our nippers and we're going to go around these edges just like I did on the other one. And we're going to nip those pieces off because it's pretty much all the way around, and it was on the other one as well. There's kind of big pieces on this side. I really pushed that resin up there. But you can see, you guys, this is no big deal. This is easy peasy, and it's not breaking the heart. I'm just going from the bottom side and just snipping these little edges off. That's all I'm doing. And you can see I've got a lot of little pieces of plastic here all over my little thing. I have to be careful because I don't want it to go all over my room because I don't want Holly to get a hold of it. Even though she's not allowed in my craft room. She does get in here occasionally. But she gets in only at the other side of the room where these shouldn't be going. I say shouldn't be because we all know how things can fly. But I'll sweep up after I'm done. Make sure there's nothing to hurt her. She's been acting a little bit sluggish these last several days, and I'm starting to worry about her a little bit. I gotta get her in to get her shots, her current shots. And so maybe I need to get her looked out. I am wondering, I got her some prebiotics or probiotics, whatever it is, that you give the dogs the chews. And I'm hoping that those are going to help because it seems like there's something with her belly that isn't quite feeling great. So I want to get her feeling better. So I've cut her back to only having kibble. Maybe I need to change her dog food. I mean, she's been doing fine on it. The other thing is I always worry because sometimes Jeff will leave things laying around that she should not get a hold of. And he says, oh, she won't get it. And then I find her with it in her mouth later on. And of course, I don't dare say anything because then it would turn into World War III. So I'm constantly following behind him to make sure he hasn't dropped one of his pills or something, you know, that she could get a hold of because I don't want my baby to get sick. Okay, so we've got a lot of bits and pieces here. Let me get these off of here, throw them away. Yeah, I decided to just do this regular because I know this works. And so I thought, you know what? I want to do what I know works first. And then later on we'll do a video showing one with some color in it. Because you can make it look, if you get the shiny enough mica powders and stuff, it'll look like foil, like a foiled project, or like gold leaf or whatever. So it the one that the other girl did was very pretty. But I'm not sure I have the skills to do that quite yet. But look at that. Very pretty. Just looks like broken glass. Isn't that gorgeous? And then so this one, let's see, what do we want to do, you guys? I feel like maybe we'll use something like one of these. There's a little butterfly. Something like this to go in there. That's beautiful. Here we have a little bird. That's pretty. Super pretty. Got a bird there and I got a bird there. I could put two birds in there. Nope. Nope. That one's pretty though. I like that one. But I don't know if I'm going to use birds. I feel like I want to just put a flower pattern in there somewhere. That one's a little too big. I love these. This one is gorgeous. Isn't that pretty? It's got the blues and the pinks in it. And then these are all just kind of my wine colored flowers. I'm looking for one that kind of goes a little bit longer and narrower. There's a narrower one. Kind of like that. I think that looks really pretty. And then there's this one. That one's a little smaller. This one's gorgeous. I like this one actually came out of the red package. Very pretty. That one's pretty. I'm trying to see over the lights. The lights kind of get messed up, but I still think that one's better. Or that one. That was the one I liked. This one's gorgeous. Oh, I like this one because I can put it off to the side just like that. I do love this. That one's awfully pretty. I wonder if I go like that and then maybe put a bird in there somewhere. I don't want to cover up all of the broken glass parts, but that's kind of pretty. Or I could take well, no, that's too much. Okay, let's put these back. I love this one. Okay, let's see. Here's some blue ones. Maybe we could do a blue one. I think I still have a couple of my blue, my resined blue flowers. I do. I have a couple of these left that I resined. That would be pretty. Ooh, that's pretty. Very pretty. This one's pretty too. This one's a heart. We could take that and kind of put it in the center. That's pretty. That one's pretty too. I want to keep that one out. Or we could just take some blue flowers like that. That's pretty. I'm going to leave those two aside. This one's nice. And this one has a butterfly in it. I like that. But I feel like it needs a little something more. If I do that though, it's kind of covering up the whole thing. This is pretty. Ooh, I like that. I wonder if I was to take that. Nope. That is very pretty. Just right up there. And I feel like I would need some other flowers in it though. Not that one. That one is gorgeous. I mean, I feel like it just needs a couple of little flowers, not anything big. Smaller ones like this. Just to come out, like I could cut part of this off. Let's do that and just see. I think we'll go right here. Okay, so if I take this down here and put this right there, that looks very pretty. Or I can take this one, which kind of matches these flowers a little bit better, and put it just at the bottom there. Just enough to cover up that side. Or we could just put this right in the center because it's got that writing on it. That looks very pretty, actually. I think that looks really pretty. I like that. And then maybe we could take a couple of these, or just one. Again, I don't want to cover it too much. And this is just a little white carnation flower. We could just put those two on there. I can't get them to sit still. Sort of something like that, maybe. And that looks beautiful. I can see plenty of the crackle around it. That looks really pretty. I think that's what we're going to do, guys. I'm going to put these away. Did I actually make a decision? Let's see. Let me look at this one really quick to make sure I don't want to use the heart. Because that's awfully pretty in the middle too, but I feel like it just doesn't pop as much as this one does. So let's put these away. Put this away. Get those. Kind of liking the blue. And actually, this would be pretty. I think I might be doing a blue prayer tin. Wouldn't that be a pretty set? To do the blue prayer tin and the heart. That could go in there too. Adds that little pop of pink with a little bird. No, I think I want to just do what I was going to do. I'll put that and that in there. I don't know. I'm not super duper crazy about this white carnation. Maybe a little cherry blossom. Just that little pop of pink would be pretty. Or we could just go with 2 blue roses, and that looks really good. So we're going with 2 blue roses. There we go. All right, so let's go ahead and get these on here. I don't need these gloves on anymore. I'm going to take these off. They are making my hands sweat like crazy. So let's just go for it, you guys. Let's get this done. And this is going, wait a minute, how did I want that? Like that. So you are going right there. And these are stickers, you guys. These are not decals, just so you know. These are just stickers that I buy on Amazon, and I will absolutely put links to these. They are gorgeous, I'm telling you. These are my favorite stickers of all the stickers I've had. They're 2 different styles. These came with one style and these came with another, but they are gorgeous. And look at that. Isn't that beautiful? And they've got that silver trim on them. Gorgeous. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to add these around the outside, and this is already cut to fit. So let's get our B7000 and we're going to go around the heart just like this. I need to get this on before I put the flowers on, because if I don't, then it's going to be really, really hard to do that. And I'm not doing anything to the inside, you guys. I'm not filling it, because if I fill it, it's going to fill in all of that crackled look. And it won't look crackled anymore. The only thing you can do to not make that happen is to put a dark colored, and what would be best, I think, a foily looking. I've got some gold leaves somewhere that would probably be really super pretty on this. Right now I do not know where it is because I haven't used it in quite some time. But that would be super pretty. I want to take this. I'm trying to leave it away from the edges because I want to be able to push the rhinestones together once I know where the ends are going to meet and how much leftover I have. So that's why I'm doing it this way, you guys, just so you know. And this piece I want to push all the way into the center. That works best when you've got a heart shape, to just push one all the way down into the middle and then have the other one come out from there on the other side. So this process gets easier the more times you do it, you guys. It's not that difficult, but in the beginning when I first started doing this, I thought, oh, I'm going to ruin it, I'm going to mess them up, you know, what have you. And I finally learned that it's not as bad as we think it's going to be. But this heart has a cup shape on the top, so it's cupped a little bit. So the sides here come up, and so right down here at the bottom, it's wanting to pop up. But what I do is I'll get it on there, get it kind of pretty much where I think it's good, because there's other spots where it's doing that too, like right here on this edge. I'm going to let it sit there. I'm going to let it dry just a little bit, and then when I pull it up, I'll be able to, it'll still move, and I'll be able to straighten everything out and get it exactly the way I want it. Don't worry if you get a little bit of glue on the back of your rhinestones, not a big deal. After it dries and gets all settled in, you'll be able to rub that out and get that glue out of there. So, not a big deal. I think we worry too much about some of the little things that really are not going to be a problem in the end. So I'm just pushing these all right up against the heart, making sure they're all touching. That's the main thing right now. Make them all touch. And we're going to let this sit for just a few minutes, and I'll be right back. Okay, so it's been maybe 10 minutes, and these are in place well enough that I can move it around and I can work with it. So that's what we have so far. And I think I'm going to go ahead. I am going to cover the top with some resin, because I feel like some of the shine goes away when you add the stickers. So I want that shine over the stickers as well on this one. I didn't put it on this one, but these stickers are shinier. Or this is a decal actually. It's shinier than these are. So I'm going to just get a thin layer of resin. We don't want it running off the edges. And that may be enough right there. And I'm going to get my favorite brush here, and it's got resin on it, but it's still soft and squishy, so we're fine to use it. And I'm just going to move this resin around. Make sure the center is covered, and I can see under my lights kind of where I'm going with this, so hopefully I'll get it right up to those edges and it will stay instead of falling over the edge. It's not real thick and I don't have a lot of it on there, so it should be fine. Not a huge layer of resin. Now we're going to sweep it this way and get this side. And then I may have to squeeze a little bit more resin to make it sort of fill in more across the top. I don't know, I may not have to, but it's a possibility. I do have a pretty nice layer, but there are some areas where I can see it's a little thinner than others. But sometimes all I have to do is torch it, and the torch causes the resin to thin out a bit and spread. because I don't want it to look bumpy. I'm trying to keep bumpy out of the equation. So there's that. Grab this torch, go over and get rid of the bubbles. And I feel like right there is a spot that didn't get, I don't know if it didn't get covered or it's got like a little bump right there. I don't know. But it's covered now. The rest of it looks pretty good. I can see here I didn't get up to the edge. So you got to look under your lights really well at these, you guys, to make sure that you get it all the way to the edges, because you want it to look even. And if you don't get it up to those edges, it won't look even. I mean, there's going to be times where you're going to miss a spot or two, probably, and it happens, but hopefully with your embellishments and stuff, you can cover up any little things like that. And I've got my 2 blue roses cut, and I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to sit those right on the piece. Actually, I think I'll add a little more resin right in that area. And of course this bottle has resin all over the outside of it. Just like that. We're going to put this one down. This one down, and hopefully they will both get caught up in I want to get this on, and I'm going to hold it up for a second here because I don't want any resin that might be on the bottom side of this to stick to the plate that's in my lamp. So I'm just holding it up off the plate, the clear plastic plate, just long enough for it to cure on the bottom enough where it will not stick. And there we go. And I'm going to leave that sit there for 5 minutes. Okay guys, I just got this out of the lamp, and that is what it looks like so far. And I have a butterfly that I would love to put on there. Look at that. I've got this one and I've got this one. Now this one, if I'm looking at color scheme, this one goes really well with the colors of the flowers. I don't want to cover up any more of the flowers on this side, so it would be pretty kind of in with the flowers, but that's too much. And I feel like if I put it over here, I'm not taking away from too much of the crackle. Maybe like right there. That looks gorgeous. Gorgeous, gorgeous. So I'm going to take this. I'm going to put a little smear right there. I'm going to put our butterfly right there, and I'm going to pop it under the lamp for just a minute, you guys, and let that get stuck down. And in the meantime, kind of trying to figure out what to do with this, and I do have this beautiful little pink butterfly. I think I'm going to put her on this one. She actually went with some of the flowers in this set of decals, so she kind of goes better here than with the other one. Of course, I changed what I was going to do for my color scheme on the other one too, so that's okay. think I want her to go right there. I'm going to try and keep a hold on this corner piece so that it doesn't, oops, part of her wing. There we go. All right, look at that, beautiful. And I feel like I want to put a piece of this around this heart too. And I might just do this one sitting this direction. That way I can kind of see the rhinestones a little bit better. I'm trying to debate, do I want to push these rhinestones all the way together or leave them like this? And I think I'm just going to leave them like this. I think that is fine. And I will leave one extra rhinestone than I need. And I'm just doing this while the other one is curing over there, so hope you guys don't mind. But now we'll get to see 2 of them done. And then what I will probably do is just add a corner, a filigree corner piece up at the top so that it can hang. Or they can hang, I should say. Okay. I need to set this down right there. Just drop it. And you guys, again, I've got this on my silicone pad, so it will not stick. The B7000 won't stick to this pad. I can get it right off of there and no worries, no mess. It just rolls. I just roll my fingers over it or a napkin or something and it comes right off. Best if you just let it dry and then do it. But sometimes I wipe it off when it's still wet and it comes right off. Same thing. It's just a little messier when it's wet. That's all. And look at that. I think this was the way I should have done the other one. You know what? I can cut 2 of these off. That one goes right up to the other one. And look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? Oh my gosh, this one is so, so pretty. And I think what I'm going to do, these are some of my handmade roses. I think I'm going to go ahead and pop some of these on here. What do you think, guys? I don't know. I don't know. Maybe just 1 pink and 2 white ones. Like that. Yes, I think that looks good. I love this one though, this little pink one. guys. I don't know. That just doesn't look right. What I can do is I've got this one and it's beautiful. And maybe just put that one in those. How about that? That looks good. I like that. The only other thing I can do is to maybe pop this one like up, you know, in between two of them. But I don't know. That doesn't really help it at all. I think that looks good with just those three. Yes. So I'm going to add some resin, and you see I've only waited a few minutes here with that glue. Pop that one there, that one there. And I'm just going to try and fit these in there just right. That one didn't get the resin. A little bit more right there. Okay. Right, like that. There we go. I think that is perfect. And we've got this one coming out of the oven. And hold on a second, you guys. I'm going to go grab a butterfly real quick. Whoops, you guys, I'm sorry. I did put a little resin under this butterfly and I popped it right there. I wasn't thinking because I didn't realize I hadn't already hit the record button. I'm just going to lift this up like that and pop it into my light, my lamp, and turn on both sides, and we'll let that one cure. So this one is pretty much ready to go, and I'm looking here. You know, I have my bag of corners here. And we're going to use silver on both of these because it goes with the silver edging on the flowers on this one, and it just goes better with these rhinestones because they have a silver backing. So what I would do is put this right up here, pop this through the second hole from the very corner, and we're going to just round out that second hole a bit for our ball chain. We're going to do that on this one too. We might as well do both of them now. These are the corners that my friend Deanna sent me. She sent me a whole bag, you guys. Oh my gosh, it was amazing. She knows how much I use these things, and she knew I was running out. And quickly, because I make so many hanging things. But yeah, she sent me these, and I am so blessed. She has blessed me with so many beautiful things, you guys. So many of you have. I can't believe what a blessing you've all been to me. to keep me going and keep me doing this stuff. I love it. I love it. I love it. And it keeps me busy. And right now, particularly, it's keeping my mind occupied. So I'm just going to add some resin and let it kind of drop right down. And we will drop this in there and let it cure. And I'm just going to hold it there for a minute so that it doesn't slide around. And we can pop this one out. And I should have done this before I put the flowers on, you guys. I really should have. I just wasn't thinking. Okay, that one's on there, good. So I'm going to leave that there, and now we're going to put this one on. And this one, I think I'm going to have it come up a little bit more like that. Got to be careful with this pink one because the rhinestones still are not quite there yet as far as being completely secure. Just going to bend those tips down a little bit so they're not catchy. And then cut 2 pieces of ball chain here. And we need those. I'm going to get 2 clasps out. Ah. Okay. Close that up. Oh, one of those wasn't even a clasp, it was rhinestones. What? Goodness. There we go. And those can go in my other bag. They don't need to go in there. Okay, so there's one. There's 2. So we'll go ahead and we will put this one in here. And I'm not going to hang a dangle off of this, I don't think. I think it doesn't need it. Because there's so much already going on with the heart that it really doesn't need anything dangling from the bottom of it, I don't think. So I am going to leave it just the way it is, like that. And yes, I do like my ball chain on there. That one would have been so pretty too. Look at how bright and beautiful that is. I just love the butterflies that I recently found. I found some new ones. And then my friend Cecilia sent me some too. And in fact, these are from the ones that she sent me. This one and this other blue one I got from Cecilia. This one I found myself the other day on the internet, and I just loved it. Look at how beautiful that is. Look at that. Oh my word, you guys, they're so pretty. What did I do with my other ball chain? There it is. I thought I threw it aside for a second there. I knew I pushed something aside, but I didn't know what I did. Okay, so let's get this going through there. And you see how nicely the ball chain just slips right through there. And all I did was push that round plier through there enough to maybe increase the size of the hole just a tad bit, but mostly to round it out so that these would slip in there better. So that's it. We did it. We did it. We did it. Put you away. Put you guys over here in the toolbox. Go in the tool shed. And these pieces don't need to stick around. Okay, you guys, that's it. We did it. And aren't those gorgeous? I will get some hanging video of these so that you can see just how much that sparkles in the light. You know, the crackle. It looks like broken glass. I mean, it completely looks like broken glass. And it's gorgeous. Look at that. And here's our blue one. It turned out amazing. I'm so happy with these, and I'm so happy that I chose to do this video today. It makes me smile. So anyway, these are heart ornaments, holiday ornaments. They could be used for Christmas or Valentine's Day. They could be, I don't know that I would hang these from my mirror because they're pretty big. But I have seen people hang bigger things. So, you know, if you wanted to, I'm sure you could. But I think it's just a little bit big for that. But anyway, this is it, you guys. I hope you enjoyed this video as much as I did. And I hope you will stay tuned to see the videos on the two other pieces. And don't forget, you guys, I need your comments on that mirror, the stand-up mirror. Do you think I should spray it white, or do you think I should leave it the color it is? I don't know what to do, so I need your help, you guys. So maybe you can help me make that decision. I appreciate your comments, you guys. Not to mention, it does help me with YouTube. It helps me to gain membership on my channel and get them to put my stuff in front of more people. But mostly, I just want you guys to help me to decide if I want to paint that or not. I am struggling with it completely. So please let me know your thoughts on that one. Have a blessed, blessed day, everybody. Take care of yourself. Stay safe. Stay well. Your prayers are still welcome. I still need them. I have no updates for you guys on my situation. But when I do, I will let you know. A lot of that is my own fault, and I will admit that 100%. I have been remiss in getting myself to wherever, I'm not even sure where I need to go yet, to get my biopsies done. So yeah, I don't know why I'm pushing back on it. I really don't, but I will get it done. I promise you all. I just have to put myself in the right frame of mind to go and do it and put myself through it, if that's any way to be. Anyway, so you guys take care. You guys love your family. Hug them, squeeze them often. Tell them you love them every day if you can. And just have a really, really blessed week. And I will see you in the next video. Stay tuned for pictures and a little bit of video on the back end to show you these gorgeous, gorgeous ornaments hanging. You're going to love them. Thanks a lot, you guys. Take care. God bless. Bye-bye. Love you.